Hello, I'm Jana from Sydney Visa. In this video, I want to tell you about a very interesting temporary visa to Australia, which allows you to live, study and work on the green continent for up to 18 months. This is a graduate visa, but it is somewhat similar to a working holiday visa. Let me point out here that the working holiday visa is only available to the holders of passports of certain countries. So working holiday visa is granted for about a year and assumes that young people can visit Australia and they are able to pay for their holiday by working in certain sectors of Australian economy. I will leave a link to the list of the eligible countries in the description so you can take a look if your country is eligible for one of those visas. Then, in order to get a graduate visa, which is the standard 485 Australian graduate visa, it is necessary to study in an Australian educational institution, so for at least 2 years, so higher educational institution or secondary, but it must be at least 2 years. So, then there is also a visa that is called the Skilled Recognized Graduate Visa, so it's the subclass 476. And this is a graduate visa which entitles a recent graduate of a university. And please note that it's important here that it's not an Australian university, it can be university from anywhere around the world, to come to Australia for up to 18 months with the right to study and work. It sounds promising, but not all university graduates are eligible for this visa. This visa is available only to engineering graduates. Let's take a look closer at the visa requirements and what sort of an engineering graduate you must be. So first of all, as I mentioned above, the visa applicant must be a graduate from a university with a degree in engineering. So it at least has to be a bachelor degree. And it must be in one of the following disciplines. So it's either civil engineering, structural engineering, chemical, environmental, electrical or electronics, mechanical, production or plant engineering, and mining or material engineering. Secondly, the university where the applicant studied must be accredited by the Washington Accord. I will leave the link to the Accord in the description so you can have a look if your uni is a signatory of the Accord, but you would usually know. In addition to the Washington Accord, the department has also published several additional schools that qualify for the Skill Recognized Graduate Visa. You can see the list on the screen. So as you can see, there is quite a number of universities there. Thirdly, after you graduate, you only have 2 years to apply for this visa. So you must apply for within 2 years of actually graduating. You also need to be no older than 31, and you will need to show English equivalent of IELTS average of 6. Another important point to note that this visa can only be obtained once. So if you've previously had 485 graduate visa, or you have had this 467 visa prior, you cannot get it again, and you cannot apply to it if you have had the 485 visa before. As I said above, the Skilled Recognized Graduate Visa entitles you to work in Australia for up to 18 months. Naturally, this visa itself doesn't give you an opportunity to then relocate and migrate to Australia once it expires. So this visa assumes that you will come to Australia to work, gain some experience that is necessary after university, and leave. If your goal is to immigrate to Australia, this visa may provide the first building block for your program, which most likely will be the Skill Migration Program afterwards. Either way, if you are thinking about immigrating to Australia, you must have a very clear and planned path of your actions that need to be taken. Immigration and even just getting a visa to Australia is also a very individual journey. So if you have an intention to immigrate, or you would like to apply for the Skilled Recognized Graduate Visa, or just have a question, please contact us and Sydney Visa, and we'll see what we can do and how we can help you out. Please subscribe to our channel, ask your questions in the comment sections below, and don't forget to like the video. Cheers from down under. Goodbye.